Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Preprocessor directives. In this video, we are going to learn about library files, header files, and preprocessor directives along with usage in C programs. Let's continue our session. The concepts are: first one, library files; second one, header files; third one, list of header files; fourth one, preprocessor directives. First concept is library files. These are the files which the compiler uses in order to define the functions which have been used in the program and had been declared inside the header file. Like printf has its complete definition and how it will work, etc. in an IO library. So the compiler uses that library to get the machine code for printf. Library files have body and definition of functions. Different library files may have one header file. The second concept is the header files. These are the files that are included at the top of any program. If you use only functions inside a program, then the header file containing declaration or definition of that function has to be included. Like printf is defined in stdio.h. So we must include it by #include in order to use printf. Header file consists of photo types and calls of all functions omitting the functionality. Header file is a gateway to use the functionality of functions included in the library files. As we have discussed about header files in previous slide, first comes is a source code, that is a high-level language. Second, we are having the header file which is txt format. Third is a library file. Here a programmer can make changes to the source code and the header files, but changes can't be made to the library files because library files are designed by the computer system. Let us now find out why we should write #include before header files. The answer is simple. C programming is small and cannot do much by itself. You need to use libraries that are necessary to run the program. The stdio.h is the header file and C compiler knows the location of that file. To use the file, you need to include it in your program using #include preprocessor. Let us now discuss about the difference between header files and library files. What are header files? Header files are text files while library files are binary files. This means that we can read and modify the header file but not the library file. Header file is in C language while the library file is in machine language. Header files has to be included by the programmer while the compiler automatically relates the library files with the program. The third concept is the list of header files. We are having various header files. Those are: the first one is assert.h. It is used for diagnostics of functions. The second one is ctype.h. It is used for character handling functions. The third one is locale.h. It is used for localization functions. The fourth one is math.h. It is used for mathematics functions. The fifth one is sctjmp.h. It is used for non-local jump functions. The sixth one is signal.h. It is used for signal handling functions. The seventh one is stdarg.h. It is used for variable argument list functions. The eighth one is stdio.h. It is used for input-output functions. The ninth one is stdlib.h. It is used for general utility functions. The 10th one is string.h. It is used for string functions. The 11th one is time.h. It is used for date and time functions. The fourth concept is the preprocessor directives. What is a preprocessor? The answer is the preprocessor is executed before the compilation. The result of pre-processing is a single file which is then passed to the actual compiler. The second part of preprocessor directives is directives. The answer is the preprocessing directives control the behavior of the preprocessor. Each directive occupies one line. Let us know few more points about preprocessor. The C preprocessor is not a part of the compiler, but it is a separate step in the compilation process. In simple terms, a C preprocessor is just a text submission tool and it instructs the compiler to do required preprocessing before the actual compilation. All preprocessor commands begin with a hash symbol. It must be the first non-blank character, and for readability, it is used a preprocessor directives should begin in the first column of the program. The sixth preprocessor directive is hash if. It tests if a compile time condition is true. The seventh preprocessor directive is hash else, the alternative for hash if. The eighth preprocessor directive is hash elif, hash else and hash if in one statement. The ninth preprocessor directive is hash end if. It ends preprocessor conditions. The 10th preprocessor directive is hash error. It prints error message on stder library. The 11th preprocessor directive is hash pragma. It issues special commands to the compiler using a standardized method. The 6th preprocessor directive is hash if. It tests if a compile time condition is true. The 7th preprocessor directive is hash else, the alternative for hash if. The 8th preprocessor directive is hash elif, hash else and hash if in one statement. The 9th preprocessor directive is hash end if. It ends preprocessor conditions. The 10th preprocessor directive is hash error. It prints error message on stder library. The 11th preprocessor directive is hash pragma. It issues special commands to the compiler using a standardized method. Thanks for watching. Please share and refer your friends.